Stardust Racers is one of the best coasters, period. I rode it twice. I rode both sides. I made it a point of emphasis to ride both, and they
Mm.
are phenomenal. And I'm talking about right there with like it's competing for VelociCoaster. Like it is an amazing thrill ride. And I was someone who I was a huge fan of Dueling Dragons back at Islands of Adventure when it was still.
Yeah.
This is Dueling Dragons times 10.
Can you give us something comparable? Because Dueling Dragons doesn't exist anymore. So if they
Mhm.
haven't been on that, then we need give us something to compare it to.
Yeah.
What would you compare?
So imagine if you've been on VelociCoaster, right? Imagine if they took the intent. Imagine if
Hate
they
it.
took VelociCoaster, split it into two separate coasters, but kept the intensity. VelociCoaster is consistent throughout. The thrill, it's like I felt like with VelociCoaster, you hardly get a chance to breathe. It's intense throughout the whole thing. Uh,
Yes.
for both sides because there's yellow and there's green, right? For both sides, if it feels like half of one side is half of what VelociCoaster's track is, the other half is the other part. But what they also made it do is they intersect with each other so well. So you are constantly seeing the other track like at different points, and it's so much fun. It is so much fun to see them and to be that close and to wind to do like different twists and turns and wind with them and see them. So Stardust Racers does such a good job of intersecting the two sides at different points and multiple points. So like even though the intensity is split into two, you still get it makes up for it with that intersection. So like it is a very intense ride, very 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 intense, but it is smooth. It's not rough. Also, it is like VelociCoaster in the sense that the express pass and the standby queue, you have you have your respective wait times. When they merge at the lockers. You have to put your phone in the locker. It's one of those rides where you have to put
Mhm.
your phone in the locker. After the locker meet, both standard standard standby queue and express pass, they're in the same line, and you go through a metal detector, and that line after the metal detector can be long. So there is a for someone who was going solo like me, not having your phone, it does seem like a little bit of a long of a wait because after that you are just there.
You have
Obviously,
nothing
there's
to do.
nothing to do. Obviously, if you're with a group of travelers, that's not as big of a issue. But if you are soloing, it can be a little bit of a boring wait.